Well, Governor Babatunde Fashola has promised to improve the efficiency of the state abattoir in Agege area of the state. Inspecting the facility, Governor Fashola said some trucks have been bought and will soon be used to transport cattle to prevent them from being stressed, thereby reducing the quality.
What we want to do here now is to sort out the trailer park, clean it up, make it more modern for them. What we want to do also is to build a camp like a hostel so that those who come can find a place to sleep, to wash, to eat, and support their business, and also ultimately to help them clean up the animal market. But as I said, this is the reform they themselves have taken on, as the Seriki has told us that this is their reform. So we are just here coasting with what they are doing and giving help. One of the things we will do very quickly is to help them to fence up this place now. We want to improve the capacity of this place, first to keep jobs, first to keep employment, and to employ more people. It can employ more people if it's organized.
Welcome to Sports News. Australian teenager Nick Kyrgios caused a sensational upset as he beat world number 1 Rafael Nadal to reach the quarterfinals at Wimbledon. His huge serve helped him to a 7-6, 5-7, 7-6, 6-3 victory on his center court debut, and he'll play Milos Raonic next. The 19-year-old wild card is the first man outside the top 100 to beat a world number 1 at a Grand Slam since 1992. Nadal has now failed to make the last 8 at Wimbledon since 2011. Also in tennis, German 9th seed Angelique Kerber held her nerve to end Maria Sharapova's hopes of winning a second Wimbledon title in the 4th round. She came through a tense final set to convert her 7th match point and win 7-6, 4-6, 6-4 on center court. She goes on to face Canada's Eugenie Bouchard in the last 8. Sharapova won her only Wimbledon title 10 years ago and has made the quarterfinals just once in her last 9 visits to the All England club. At the World Cup, Angel Di Maria's goal in the dying moments of the second half extra time gave Argentina a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Switzerland to secure passage to the quarterfinal of the 2014 FIFA World Cup. The game seemed destined for penalties as both sides were unable to find the back of the net. Di Maria fired a low shot past the despairing hands of Diego Benaglio in goal for Switzerland after some good work from Argentine captain Lionel Messi. The 2-time World Cup champions will now meet the winner of the second round match between Belgium and the USA. Speaking of which, that match is currently being played, and Belgium and the USA are currently battling it out for a place in the quarterfinals. After 89 minutes of football, both sides have not been able to score, which means the game might go into extra time. The winner of this game will face South American giants Argentina in the quarterfinal of the tournament. Finally, Stephen Keshi has hinted he will not continue as Super Eagles coach after the country's elimination from the 2014 FIFA World Cup. Though the Nigerian Football Federation is yet to confirm his resignation, Keshi was evasive in answering questions on his future after Monday's 2-0 loss to France in their last 16-round encounter in Brasilia.
Stephen Keshi's appointment did not come as a surprise to many football fans, given the precarious situation of Nigerian football after the Super Eagles under predecessor Samson Siasia fails to qualify for the 2012 African Cup of Nations. The former Nigeria captain, who has handled Togo and Mali, got down to business with a target set by the Nigeria Football Federation in view. The targets before Keshi were to qualify the Super Eagles for the 2013 African Cup of Nations, get to the semi-finals of the tournament, and qualify the team for the 2014 FIFA World Cup.
Blocked by Cornet. Here's the follow-up from Mba. He scores! Nigeria have the lead!
Keshi, against all odds, led the country to win the 2013 African Cup of Nations in South Africa.
Will we have a new champion in a second or two? Yes, we will! Nigeria have won!
After the team's triumph, Keshi tendered his resignation, citing disrespect by officials of the Football Federation. He was made to rescind his decision after the then Sports Minister Bolaji Abdullahi stepped in.
Don't talk bad about me because you don't like my face.
Okay.
But speak the truth, you know, just say it the way it is, the way you say it. And why would I take criticism? I live in a country where they criticize you all the time, you know, so it's not a big thing. So
Keshi again drew the attention of the government after he was owed salaries up to 7 months, which set him at loggerheads with his employers. He saw the Super Eagles through the qualifying to the World Cup and became the first local coach to take them to the second round, their first since 1998. The 53-year-old revealed that he has not been offered a contract extension by the NFF, which has raised speculations that he could be headed to South Africa's Bafana Bafana.
And just to let you know that the match between Belgium and the USA at the World Cup being played at the moment has gone into extra time. The winner of that match will play Argentina. That's it on Sports News. The News at 10 continues just now.
Well, no underdogs there in the ongoing FIFA Under-20, or rather FIFA World Cup in Brazil. Now to the internationals. In the World Health Organization has confirmed that the current number of deaths resultant from the outbreak of Ebola virus in West Africa has reached 467. It says the bulk of the number is attributed to Guinea, where it was first reported. Amarachi Ubani has more on this and other stories.
The figures are indeed worrying, Sulaiman. On its website today, the WHO said 413 cases have been recorded in Guinea, with 303 deaths, 65 in Liberia, 99 in Sierra Leone. But there are also figures in between that, which represent cases confirmed, those probable, and those suspected as of June 30. It says new cases and deaths attributable to Ebola virus disease continue to be reported by the Ministries of Health in Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, which it is closely supporting through the deployment of additional experts in various specialties. And last week, the WHO said there is need for a strong response to prevent further spread of the disease, especially along their shared borders. Over in the Middle East, ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi has urged Muslims to migrate to Iraq and Syria to help build an Islamic state. He made a specific call for judges, doctors, engineers, and people with military and administrative expertise. Finally, Israel has held funerals for the 3 teenagers kidnapped and killed in the occupied West Bank. The government has blamed Palestinian militant group Hamas for their deaths, but Hamas has denied any involvement. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says Hamas will be made to pay a price for the killings. But those are the major headlines today. It's back to you.
Well, many thanks, Amarachi. And the main news again. The nationwide strike by medical doctors has paralyzed the country's health sector. Patients were turned back from some government hospitals, while others offered skeletal services. Former Second Republic Transport Minister Umaru Diko has died in a UK hospital. Among the eulogies for the late elder statesman, President Goodluck Jonathan described him as a renowned politician and bridge builder across political divides. Well, that's the news tonight. Many thanks for watching. Up next in a moment, the BBC's Focus on Africa.